Hello everybody, this is Let's Be Real with Brad, and today I'm going to be talking about Jordan Peele's second written and directed film, Us. Us was a massive movie that came out last year that had tons of critical reception, tons of money at the box office, and one of the highest grossing horror films on opening weekend, and for an original horror film. This is a movie that is completely different than 2017's Get Out, that I'm not going to compare and I'm not going to talk about, because I think Jordan Peele is going for, as he said, a genre film. He's going for, you would normally typically see when someone tells you, hey, you want to go check out this new horror film. I really do enjoy this movie a lot. I think this movie is great. I have seen it 3 times, and now finally reviewing it, I can definitely say that Jordan Peele really is so meticulous and precise in his filmmaking, in the way he wants the shots, in the way that it's written, in the way that he wants to capture every horrific and very ambiguous moment. Just goes to show that this movie is definitely one of the better horror movies that have come out in the past 5 years. Now, this film kind of has that monster movie aspect with some of these monsters we've seen throughout the history of cinema, but then also combine these serial killers and combining it all together with having a social message and having something bigger than what Jordan Peele is trying to convey to the audience. So let's talk about a lot of the positives here. And first off, we're going to talk about Lupita Nyong'o. She is amazing. She was totally snubbed from the Oscars. She absolutely deserves a nomination. She had to play 2 different characters, one being the main character and then a doppelganger who is completely different, has a complete voice change. Everybody else is great as well. Winston Duke is hilarious, definitely adds so much presence to the movie. Evan Alex and Shahadi Wright Joseph are awesome as the kids. I can't wait to see where they go. They were really, really great. I love this original story and the idea of seeing a duality between yourself. Love the costume design of the all red and the golden scissors, and how all their hair looks all slick and clean, and there's definitely something to that Jordan Peele wanted to make on purpose. I think the movie is also extremely entertaining. I mean, there's not a moment in this film that I was ever bored. The pacing is excellent as the movie just flows so nicely. You can tell Jordan Peele loves horror movies, as there's a lot of things in this movie that if you have seen horror movies and you're a big fan, you're going to see the inspirations and the homages that he was trying to create with this film. I also think the humor works very well, as Jordan Peele was trying to diffuse a lot of the horror in many situations, because people react to certain situations differently. I think the comedy and horror worked well a lot of the time, knowing Peele's intentions, but I also thought there were times that it kind of went too far, and I said, hey, can you just cut the comedy just a little bit in this film, because sometimes it can kind of ruin some of the scenes that should be a little bit more tension than should have the humor. But I understand what he was going for. I love the themes of religion and class and privilege and the use of science, and all these things kind of mesh together, and I think it's just so fascinating, because I don't think there's one way to look at this movie. I wish the movie kind of didn't give away, like, okay, this is how the twist is gonna be. I mean, I wish it was a little more ambiguous for me. I think maybe it was obvious to people. I mean, I guess I thought it was obvious, but then when you confirm it, it is now, like, in the open, this is how it's gonna be. And I didn't particularly love that, but I can understand why people could and potentially enjoy this. Overall, I mean, I had an amazing time watching this movie. I think it's such a great horror film, and there are some really cool and creepy scenes throughout. There's some really great performances. Overall, Jordan Peele is going to be someone I can't wait to see more films from. He clearly loves horror. He clearly has a passion for it, and he clearly wants to make movies that he loves and has a great time working with the cast. So why would I not be excited for another Jordan Peele horror film? As he states, he's going to be doing more horror films. I'm going to give this film an 8 out of 10. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please like and share the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world that you guys are liking my videos, subscribing to my channel. You guys are the best, the best, the best. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.